Hello. Hello, beautiful light beings all around the world. This is Chris again. So, this is part two of the Zodiac sign readings for the next 2 weeks. So, we're going to do Libra to Pisces. And again, if you are one of those sun signs, or your ascendant side is one of those signs, please tune in and listen to what I have to say. So we're going to start with Libra, and we have Libra. We have 5 of Swords. Okay, so what we are looking at here is let me bring this card closer. So what we're looking at here is that Libra, you're a very airy, intellectual sign. So you have to pay attention to the way that you're communicating with somebody. It could also be 1 or 2 people that are close to you, or you may deal with on a daily basis. So you kind of have to be careful of the way you're expressing yourself, because you might be coming off in the wrong way, or people may be interpreting you incorrectly. So there could be some conflicts. I'm seeing conflicts. But I'm seeing, because, in this card in particular, I'm getting fixated on the clouds. So the clouds, to me, are saying that it's something that's going to pass, and it's also a 5. So that's something that's going to pass, and you probably, or I do see you patching things up with those people. So as long as you do that, and I'm just looking at the way it's aspected, as long as you do that, it's aspected with the world. And it could also be somebody who is an Aries that is kind of like rubbing you the wrong way. So there's karma between you. So there are things that have to be worked out with that Aries person. But if you do that, you should be okay. So now we're going to move on to Scorpio. And we have 7 of Wands. So Scorpio. So I mean, this card is a card where, I mean, look at him. He's in battle. And he's like holding his ground. He's holding back the fort, He's pretty much holding his position. So for Scorpio, you may feel a need to do that. And Scorpios are very strong, especially Scorpio men. They have a strong energy. They have a strong protective energy. They're not afraid to make their point, but they're also very sensitive inside. So what that card is really saying to me is really hold your ground, but at the same time, because it's aspected with the Ace of Cups, be tactful. Okay, and I just got like a little tingling in my hand, in my right hand. Okay, and then we have Sagittarius. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of things going on here with the 8 of Swords. So you're in bondage. In bondage, and swords are thoughts and words. So it's really that you have yourself in bondage, but you can break out of your bondage at any time. But what's really holding you back are those thoughts and words. And, it could be other people's thoughts and words. You may be feeling a little sensitive lately. Somebody could have said something to you to make you feel negative. But really, who are you? I mean, like, does that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me? So, I mean, you're really just, to me, this card is just saying that you're holding yourself back, and you're holding yourself in bondage, and just holding yourself back from really living your life and doing what you could be doing. So maybe just look at that aspect of your life. Who's really holding you back? Is it somebody else? Is it somebody else on the outside? Or is it really yourself that's holding you back? Because you can break away from those ties at any time. You just have to think more positively. And it's also aspected with the Hermit card. So it's really saying, if you just go within yourself and figure out the answers within yourself, you can move forward in a more positive way. And then we have Capricorn, which is a 5 of Cups. Fives are not permanent. So this is it's sort of similar to what Sagittarius is going through right now. Because you have these empty cups here, and you have these full cups here. So this person doesn't even realize these cups behind him are full. But he's focusing on what was lost emotionally. What was lost. It could be what was lost in the past. You could feel that you've wasted your time. You wasted your time in the past with something, or you've lost something. You've lost a loved one. It could be a relationship that you regret, but you're not looking forward. You're not looking into the future, what you could have. You're just focusing on the past and whatever you've lost. And it's aspected with the Knight of Cups. So you're not looking at what offer there could be in the future. You're just looking at the past, what you've lost. But there is something coming up in the future. If you choose to look at this side, there is something coming up in the next 2 weeks for you that will pop up. If you kind of just snap out of your funk, this is kind of like it's almost like a dark night of the soul. I mean, it's not going to be permanent, but I would see it as more of like a dark night of the soul. Just like with the Sagittarius, it's more like a dark night of the soul card, which also will not be permanent because it's not a major arcana card, so it's not going to last a long time. But if you take the opportunity to go within and clear those blockages, the next 2 weeks will be great. Okay, so now we have Temperance for Aquarius. Okay, some positive things for Aquarius. You have really healed. This is a very healing card. It has to do with divine timing. It has to do with maybe just going with the flow. But I see great, you've come a long way karmically in your life. And also I'm getting ancestors. I'm getting that you may be thinking about your, family members that have passed, but I also feel like your ancestors are with you and helping you. They've helped you. I'm also getting angelic help from the, help from the angelic realm. And it's aspected with the Queen of Pentacles. Also a great time to, if you're thinking of doing a like a holistic practice, starting a holistic practice, or if you have started it already, you are starting to reap the rewards of that. Okay. And now we have Pisces. Pisces, the moon. It's not, this card's not really badly aspected. So I would say for Pisces, this really brings up, it's really a card regarding clairvoyance, clairvoyant dreams, the subconscious, bringing things in from the subconscious to the conscious. And also I would say this is, because it's not badly aspected, I would say this is, it could be also a very healing card. This card is the moon, it's, Cancer sort of energies. But maybe on a negative aspect, you may be feeling, emotional. But since the way it's aspected, it's, it's pretty much not negative. It's pretty much positive. You're taking in all of the new energies coming in. All the positive energies coming in. The upgrades and downloads and, lunar energies as well. Energies from Mother Earth. Okay. And also, let's see, I pulled some other cards, which this card is very King of Cups. I mean, very Cancer. So the focus is on Cancer. The universe wants to focus on Cancer because Cancer has been struggling and they're kind of battle torn, and this guy really has been struggling here. So really the advice is to, self-care, take some time out for yourself to regenerate and regroup yourself. And don't fall into the pitfalls of worrying or imagining something bad is going to happen. Okay, and that concludes my reading for the next 2 weeks. So again, if this resonates with you, if you enjoy my readings, please share, like, and subscribe. And thank you so much. Thank you. All right, take care. Bye-bye now.